maybe I will be struck on some word. I hope you understand me. By the way, we do it in English too. So I hope you enjoyed. Alright, I'm going to start with this one. It's Snow White, apple, rabbit, an old lady, 白雪公主. Let's get started. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Snow White and the Prince. Okay. 从前有一位王后生下了一位公主，公主的皮肤小白，被叫做白雪公主。不久，王后就生病去世了。Once there was a queen who had a princess. Her skin was as white as snow, so people called her Snow White. Soon the queen died of illness. 国王又娶了一位新王后，这位王后有一面墨镜，墨镜可以做出加上最漂亮的人。The king married another queen. New queen had a magic mirror. It could tell its master who was the most beautiful people in the world. This is the new queen. Her face is so beautiful, but it's like angry all the time. I'm so sorry. 白雪公主长大后，王后的去白雪公主比她美丽，很争气。她找了一个仆人，要把白雪公主飘到森林里杀了。仆人进就把白雪公主放了。The Snow White had grown up. The queen knew that Snow White was more beautiful than her. She was very angry. She asked one of the servants to take Snow White into the forest and kill her. The servants took Snow White to the forest, but didn't kill her. This like a Snow White ran away from the servants. Oh. 白雪公主发现了一间小木屋，这里住着几个小矮人，他们很善良，听了白雪公主的遭遇，很同情她，便收留了她。Snow White found a little hut, which belongs to 7 drops. They were very nice and full of sympathy for her, so they let Snow White live with them. try many ways to kill Snow White. I just understand now. 王后又抓了一个有毒的苹果树，叫白小公主。Therefore, the queen made a poisonous apple went to Snow White. It's time for apple. 王后把有毒的苹果递给白小公主，她咬了一口苹果，就中毒死去了。The queen gave the apple to Snow White. The princess ate it and died. 小矮人们回来没久后，白小公主，他们伤心地把白小公主放在一个水晶棺材里，因为王子路过这里，他被白小公主迷住了。The seven dwarfs found Snow White was dead after they came back. They felt very sad and put the princess into a crystal coffin. A prince came by and fell in love with Snow White. Are you serious? The prince fell in love with the body. 王子让侍从们带着水晶赶回王宫，路上的苹果从白小公主的喉咙里被传了出来，她吼了过来。The prince asked his servants to carry this coffin back to his palace. On the way to the palace, Snow White discarded the apple she had eaten and woke up. 王子向白小公主求婚，白小公主答应了。王后得知邻国王子的新娘最美丽，于是打算去看看。The prince asked her to marry him. She agreed. When the queen knew that neighboring prince's bride was the most beautiful person, she wanted to take a look. 王后发现新娘竟然是白小公主，就 His wife asked him why he didn't catch any fish. The fisherman told her the story of his meeting a goldfish. His wife forced him to ask the goldfish for a house.渔夫不太心愿，但不想为看 was equal as God. The wife screamed to the fisherman. Yêu phụ cha hoài lập ta hồn luân chuẩn chi yêu phụ chịu bao lỡ chu chu. The fisherman was scared. He put on his clothes and ran out. Chúng cao chú chui lại tờ phương xí chuẩn ta đi hai chiều bài ta chiều hai ăn yêu vô xiang chiến yêu cho chú lợm chỉ chữ tờ yuan hoàng chiến yêu cho ni huy chú ba. A high wind blew over the land, and the water splashed upon the shore. The fisherman told the goldfish his wise witch. The goldfish said, "Just go back." Yêu phụ cho người cha 看见的下是他们以前的破屋子，他的妻子正抱着一个破木盆。So he went home, only to see their previous shabby house. His wife was holding a broken doll. Everything disappeared. Everything disappeared because she's not enough. It was so sad. I'm sad for him. So today's stories, the one is happy ending, and the another one is not. I feeling it just actually I have many storybooks. I read so many books. If you want me to do more, tell me, everyone. It's not my first language. Just forgive me. I just want to practice. But if you like it, you can show me. So I will try to do it more with another storybook. Right? Hope you enjoyed this video. Good night, everyone. See you next video.